Let's get this running. Alrighty, right. So, let me get some music pumping, and then I'll get started. We'll be graced with the Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze timestamp tonight. Doing a late night stream. How's it going, everybody? All right, so we have a lot to do. So one of the big things right now is that I have an event coming up next weekend. So I'll be heading out in legit like 5 days for this main event. Now, this event specifically is going to be going around for multiplayer couch co-op, and so I'm super excited to get in on this. But yeah, first time chat, Platinum Aviator, how's it going, man? How you doing? Welcome. I don't know why it says first time chat. Oh, is it because you're on Twitch? That's why. Hey, what's going on? What you up to? Retro Spark, how's it going? Let me get to your question. Retro Spark, hey, I've been trying to install Unreal 5 all day, but it's been stuck at 82%. Do you know how to fix this? How long has it been stuck at 82%? I'm doing great. Yeah, this is pretty late for me, but I'm having fun. We're gonna do some QA stuff today since we have a big event coming up. But yeah, how long has it been stuck at 82%? Retro Spark. Yo, welcome. Welcome on both sides. Platinum Aviator. Okay, I'm actually gonna cut that. I don't need it on both sides. Like that. There we go. But yeah, so one thing that could be happening is that if it really is stuck at 82%, like 5 hours, oh man. So I would say initially that it could be it's just compiling like assets and materials. Do you have a newer computer, or do you think that you have a pretty stacked computer to be able to handle Unreal 5 and everything? Because if you have like a a 10 series graphics card, then it may not just want to do that. It may not be. It might just have some trouble and that kind of thing. But yeah, it kind of just depends. I'm doing great. How are you doing, Platinum? Yeah, I'm just doing a little bit of a QA today. Let's give this a shot. Trying some new stuff out here. Nice, okay. So I have a new kill plane. So that was one of the things I was trying to fix. Have a new kill plane. Okay. Explosion death, collision mesh. Okay, it's looking good overall, I think. Yeah. Yeah, what are you up to today, Platinum? I haven't watched in a while. Who is this character? That is Hookbeard. That is the newest racer. Hookbeard. Yeah. Yeah, Hookbeard is the newest racer who will be the next flyer character. So we have the witch character who's a flyer, and then we have him who's a flyer. And so all the flyers, they won't be affected by the slow area, basically on the side area. So this would be, they have kind of an advantage as far as that goes, but then they have a disadvantage that comes out of combat. So yeah. Retro Spark, I gave up and ended up installing Unreal 4. I'll try Unreal 5 when I upgrade my system. I'm currently using integrated graphics. Okay, yeah. If you're using integrated graphics, that's probably exactly why it's not working. Yeah, like it's just not gonna run on integrated graphics likely because just the base package of Unreal 5 is going to be, you know, you're going to need more than a Chromebook basically. I don't know, but the new Chromebooks, they seem pretty good. I've seen good things with new Chromebooks. Alright, we'll bring this over here. So right now I'm adding a kill plane on all these fall zones so that you're not falling for a long time and getting too far behind, right? Because that's going to be one of the problems if you're like, say you're over here and you're falling for a decent amount of time before you hit this range, then you just wasted a lot of race time falling, and that's not great. So I'm trying to increase the user experience by having more kill planes at a higher point in the track. So. Yeah, usually kill planes and fun don't go hand in hand, but in this case. All right, let's see here. So I want to go ahead and add it to the sidebar right here. So on this zone, but not where it's covering the ramp up and everything. So we want to go ahead and reduce the size here to avoid the ramp you just dying as you're driving up the ramp, because that'd be super lame. Okay, so this is where it gets to the point where it gets close enough, and so I just need to have it on the lip right here. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm doing here. So like just bringing down this kill plane, bringing it over to the side here, and then it should be all we needed to do really. I needed to give it a testaruski. What does your team do? So, one of the guys behind the scenes is my programmer. And you don't really ever see him working on stuff. But yeah, he makes all the things happen and moving everything, so yeah. And then my wife does the VFX, and we have some more QA people. I have a concept artist that I work with and everything. Two concept artists. I have an audio person who helps me with the music and sound effects. So it's not just me. I'm just kind of like the owner of the company, and you know, I contract them out and everything, but I don't do all the work. So, whoop. Oh, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Thank you so much. I actually need to get my hold on, my docs. Twitch activity feed. There we go. RetroSpark 64. Yo. Does Unreal Engine even work on Chromebooks? The new Chromebooks, maybe. Maybe the new Chromebooks, because they actually have better graphics and they have kind of better setup and everything, so I wouldn't doubt it. But those are still like $800. They're like kind of a new laptop that is under the Chromebook name. Probably just because they have an established name, but it's not like the old school Chromebooks where they kind of like are barely functional and are only good for Word, you know. Still not the cheapest, but it is cheaper for an actual decent setup. I personally would go with Asus. I think Asus is a top brand for gaming laptops. I had a solid Asus that I worked with on ZBrush and Maya and Unreal. And that thing lasted me about 5 years. So, definitely suggest that. Get grabbed. Okay, cool. So we do have a lot of fixes that happened, and I'm basically going down the list of QA and seeing what is fixed and what we need to fix and everything. So that's kind of what we're going to be doing today. Kind of make sure that everything is looking good for the event coming up, since the event is only in like 6 days from now. So we're coming down to the wire. Yeah. Let me bring it to the side there. There we go. But yeah, the new Chromebooks might function in the way that wait, you know, I would imagine so off of the stats that I've seen the new Chromebooks have. So, you know, no guarantees, but I think that could work. Yeah. Okay, let's see here. What can I do? I think I was going to check my Discord. Okay, but Discord's good. Where's the event? It's going to be in Birmingham, UK, so in England. Oh, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Oh, thank you for the raid. Oh, thank you so much. How's it going, y'all? What's going on? DPAD followed you. Oh, that was from before. Oh, that was from a couple days ago. I'm goofy. Indie Gamiacs, what's going on? This minute, hey. Oh, I didn't know I wasn't following you there. Hey, how's it going, Indie Gamiacs? Yeah, I'm doing a pretty late stream at the moment. I'm doing the whole YouTube, Twitch, you know, side-by-side thing. After Pirate Software and a few other streamers have started doing that because they started actually allowing multi-streaming and everything, multicasting. So I even was streaming on TikTok for a little bit. But anyway, how you doing, man? I'm enjoying your new series. We have the Insomnia Birmingham event coming up next weekend, so I'm like trying to prep for it at the moment. Yeah, totally. Yeah. Yeah, for I know I just started the stream, so but let's see. I used to live near there. Okay. Do you suggest any restaurants in Birmingham that I might go to? Definitely down for some. I have no idea. I'll be brand new to the place, so. But yeah, if you recommend any places, I'll go check it out. Oh, hey, thank you for the follow, adorable Heverdu. I see. I've heard a few people say that, actually. Yeah, I've heard a few people say that. Is it just rough? Is that what it is? Oh, okay, yeah. Used to live there. Got it. But yeah, for those on the stream, Indie Gamiacs is a YouTuber and streamer and everything. And he helps indie game developers get noticed and everything. So he does a whole series on indie game developers and trying to hype games. We actually both got hit really hard with the hackers recently, so give him some love. Go check out his channel. You know, he's a great dude. He has some really fun videos and really hype up indie games. If you're interested in just checking out indie games in general, Indie Gamiacs channel is dope. Yeah, I've been following his stuff for a little bit now. Yeah. Got some cool stuff. Yeah, totally. I mean, yeah, you deserve it, dude. Yeah, we both got screwed there for a little bit there. I'm super happy that we recovered, you know, and I know that you still had some issues with your accounts for a little bit. And holy crap, man. That was a pain. I'm actually still, unfortunately, I still lost a lot of my my files and everything. So yeah. No, so basically I did recover from all my accounts. So all my accounts are back, my Discord channel's back, all that. But when I got to go get my computer cleared out, just to make sure that there's not kind of a root bug or root hack or whatever happening in the system, which I think there was, they basically cleared out all of my files without backing them up. And I guess they assumed that I was going to back them up, and I assumed that they were going to back them up as part of the deal, and they didn't. So I ended up losing a few years of work, unfortunately. Everything that wasn't pushed on the build, which luckily a lot of it was, you know. So I definitely lost like 2 characters. You know, it sucked. Yeah, for sure. So I guess it back a bit, but luckily I did push a lot of things to the game, and yeah. So it wasn't a full loss for sure. I was quite frustrated and was thinking about stopping, but we're still here. We're still hanging in. Yeah, that sucked super hard. Hammy. What about Hammy? Platinum Behavior 12. UK Birmingham. Yeah, but anyway, yeah, we're doing better though. Yeah, we're doing better. Yeah. So, but yeah, I was super sad because the last character that I made here, I'll show you on here. I have it on my I have it on my Discord channel and everything. So, on Chaoskart section, she was a space fighter character. So here's the finished assets here. I did not lose Hammy. Don't worry about that. No, I made Hammy after the hack. So luckily, but yeah, I lost her. As far as I know, we might be able to recover her files. We're still trying to, but it's not looking good. But anyway, so yeah, I probably lost her. Kind of like very Space Marine inspired and everything. Chainsaw, yeah, grenade launcher and everything. So yeah, I was super sad about that. But yeah, we'll make it through. We'll make it through. But yeah, I at least I have my two recent characters, Talk and Hookbeard, still in the game. So yeah, we're not losing out too hard. We actually just pushed a lot of the UI stuff as well. But and then yeah, I've been designing new characters, just doing some sketches and all that stuff too. So we're having some fun. Yeah, this is one of the new characters that I came up with in one of my most recent streams. When I had my computer out, I was doing just like some traditional art streams for character designs, and I really like this guy, Spike. Or no, I was gonna call him Jet. Sorry, Jet. Yeah, but he should be a lot of fun as well. Indie Gameiacs, I'm trying to, let's see, I'm still trying to catch up on emails and connections for content. Losing almost 6 weeks got me so behind. No doubt, no doubt. Yeah, and now you have to go through a lot of extra steps, because now you know how dangerous it is to like download games and everything. That you have to like go through extra steps, make sure it's legitimately them. Try to go through a different like platform to make sure like, hey, is this really you? And then like something else to So yeah, definitely definitely protect yourself as you well know for sure. And it's that's what sucks, man, because you just want to help and and show some love to indies, and then like that happens, and now it's like riskier and so, but yeah. But yeah, so I learned my lesson too. I need to back up all my files ASAP and everything. When I do them, back everything up, don't be dumb, that kind of stuff. So we'll figure it out. I should need to look at your game properly. Yeah, so here, let me just run a build real fast. We're doing a little bit of stuff here. 1 second. Yeah. Here, let me open up this SLN project. Show in Explorer. There we go. All right, launch game. All right, I'll do. I'll show you kind of a little bit of what's going on. Right now, the AI are goofy, but we do have couch co-op functionality going, and we have some basic online multiplayer going. So really, for the Birmingham event, I'm gonna be showing off the 4-player mode. So I probably won't be showing the AI, but right now we do have AI just running in the background here. So let me just go to multiplayer, local multiplayer, and then I'm just gonna tick up a few of these guys. But yeah, we've made a lot of progress in the past few months and everything, despite of all the stuff happening to my setup. My programmer and my other people were working on stuff, so it was it wasn't a full loss of time. So even though I'm only one person, I still have four controllers. Let's see, how come you are in the UK? So yeah, my wife goes to Abertay, out in Scotland. So yeah, we're currently in Scotland, and yeah. Here we go. So yeah, basically because of university. That's basically why we're here. Okay. All right, so we have a Bucky. We have Hookbeard. Sounds kind of weird with the music meshing up and everything like that. So. Okay, and then we should have. Let's do talk. Sure. Alright, so I'm just going to drive as one since I'm only one person, but so basically I have 4-player functionality going. We have kind of like the different abilities. Some of the UI is still goofy, but yeah, basically each champion can drift and boost like Mario Kart, but also has different abilities. Like she has her basic cast here. She has a triple ball attack here, so if there is an enemy nearby, it would heat seek to them. Right now it's jittery because this bridge doesn't have simplified collisions, so that's just a time thing I need to figure out. But yeah, so each champion has a basic attack, an ultimate ability, and two main abilities. So that's kind of like an AoE explosion she has, and then yeah, her triple ball heat-seeking missiles. And then her ultimate is a little bit broken right now, but basically she like flies in the air, avoiding combat and shooting down little fireballs. It's kind of like her setup and everything. So this is Revenera. And in my game, the idea of a cart is loose. And so these flyer carts and everything, they avoid slowdowns on terrain. So like, for instance, like if I'm driving over grass, I'm not going to take any slowdown movement speed, you know, like debuffs. Whereas like a normal like street cart would, right? Like a wheeled cart. So yeah, we basically just like kind of coined a flying class. And then we have like Bucky down here, the bottom right here. So Bucky has his shotgun, who can do a double shot. He has his toe hook, and so he can actually grab enemies or allies. And then he has his AoE Banjo Hoedown. Basically, that's just like a buff. So it basically gives his nearby allies a shield and speed boost. And his hook will either spin out an enemy or it'll grab an ally and bring them forward. So that's kind of what that does. So it has two different, you know. I liked it because it's more of a simplified, like a MOBA kind of ability. I'm kind of just trying to, yeah. Let's see. Indie Gameiacs. Mario Kart is one of my favorite game series of all time. And I am loving the look of Chaoskart. Thank you so much. Yeah. Here's Talk. Here's the bottom left. He's like the kind of steampunkier character of the game. So we actually need to change up his sound effects and VFX to be more electric related. He has his bomb, and so when he throws his bomb, it's kind of like the Mario Kart bomb in a way. Here we go. Boom. And so that does like damage, but it also it does a silence effect. So if anyone's doing an ability or charging an ability, it will basically like you know, it'll sever that interaction, that ability. But yeah, and I have like reactions, like directional reactions. So if you got shot from a different direction, then you'll react in that way. So like the cart will be reactive. Yeah. But so right now it is a 2v2. I'm trying to make it a 4v4 eventually online mode or with AI. Is balancing the characters a big issue? Oh yes, it will be. So balancing is going to be like probably the biggest things. I'm not too worried about that. The main goal that I have right now is making sure that all the abilities function and that we reduce like the major bugs that will kind of make it unplayable. So right now you can drive, you can boost, you can drift. Each champion has, you know, their unique abilities. And so right now I'm just making sure that it works, right? And then once everything feels pretty good and everything's working pretty well, then I'll worry about like tweaking damage and hitbox sizes and all that stuff. So I'm trying to actually hit the guys and see if I can hit them with a bomb. And there we go. But anyway, yeah, I'm trying to find ways to make it more obvious who's your enemy and who's your ally. And then yeah, just try to. I'll definitely be pinning down the actual balance of the game after a bit. So yeah. Let's see. You gave me like you said before, we should definitely do some dual stream and have some great races. Yeah, that sounds fun. Yeah, we might be able to do like some kind of like parsec thing, so where we can like do a like local multiplayer, couch co-op kind of thing remotely, and maybe we can get like a few other streamers to play against us or whatever whenever we have like a full race going, and I can have like actually like 4 tracks and all that stuff and a few other racers. That'd be super cool to do like a little like collaboration thing with a few other people. That'd be super dope. And then yeah, we could just kind of do like a spacebar it. Oh, I'm looking at spacebar the first character. Yeah, there's definitely things we need to fix, but we're getting there. You just added air strafing. So before, if you're like flying off the edge, you weren't able to like turn in air, and now you can. So like, here I'll do an example real fast. Here, but yeah, we definitely should do some code streaming stuff. All right, so yeah, before you weren't able to turn in air. So if I just like fell off the side of here, you weren't able to recover. And now you can totally recover. And that was the thing we just added like 2 days ago. So, but yeah, so we have a lot to do, right? But I think that the actual the base of the game is feeling pretty good, and everything. So, but yeah, the other developer that seems pretty exciting though. The other dev that was working on kind of the kart racing game and everything, or the kart destruction derby game. So yeah, very exciting. You've done an amazing job so far. Thank you so much. Yeah, basically me and a small team, I basically contract out everything that's not like level design or I contract out quite a bit as far as like yeah, like anything that's not character work or certain environment work, I basically just like, yeah, I ask for help and everything, and I pay out for that kind of stuff. So the dino egg battle, yeah. Let me turn down my audio a tad. There we go. I'm listening to some like some DK music in the background, some Tropical Freeze. But yeah, the Dino Battle Rush seems like a cool thing. Like, seems like they have a very like strict timeline and everything. I think it's a really good idea to have like those kind of time crunches and see how far it can go and all that stuff. So that's a cool idea. But yeah, right now I'm doing some basic QA stuff because I did QA for Smash Ultimate, and I did QA for Mario Golf, and right now I'm kind of just doing some like standard QA and everything on the checklist with my programmer and making sure everything's working. Because there's a few bugs that I found that were like pretty rough. Or some of them were pretty rough anyway. Mostly camera oriented or certain abilities oriented and everything. So let's see. Yeah, I think it can help and also be fun to watch. Yes, it does. Yeah. Two great games. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, totally. It's crazy, actually. I was gonna talk to you about this. Like, I don't think you do shorts, if I remember right, or if you do shorts, you don't do that often. But I found a new short strategy that I've been using. We should definitely chat about that on DMs and like that. But yeah, my YouTube channel has like over doubled in the past like week or so. I do just randomly. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I've been doing it a lot more frequently and just kind of using like, I mean, yeah. Yeah, totally. Yeah, I mean, I was at like 3,300 last week, and yeah, I just passed 6,000, and yeah, it's been awesome, dude. It's been a really good past week. And yeah, anyway, so I'm very grateful. Yeah. Oh, and I need to get you a poster, actually, because I know I sent you the stickers. If you didn't see it, check it out. Yeah, this is the new poster that came out that I got printed. I'm basically giving them out at Birmingham, just trying to get as many people to see them as possible and everything. So yeah, my new little poster, and got the QR code for the everything link and everything, so people can kind of follow the community and join the community and stuff from the giveaway. So yeah, just doing some fun stuff with the event and coming up. But anyway, yeah, let's definitely chat about that, because that's definitely helped blow my channel up, and it's definitely made me a lot more I don't know, excited about the growth of the channel and actually being a lot more sustainable as far as making this whole thing work. Like ultimately, you just work on the things you want to work on, and it pays pays the bills and all that stuff. So that'd be awesome if that happens. So let's see here. Yeah, I think that like shorts are great for growing the fan base, and like streams are really good for people that are really in the nitty gritty of stuff. And then videos are kind of like a TLDR version of like what you're doing, or kind of like updates and all that stuff, and that's really cool. So everyone kind of like consumes a different type of content, and so I like to try to test the waters on like all types of content if I can. But yeah. Typing. Oh yeah. Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah, we definitely should. Yeah, I'm better with calls as well. Alright, so yeah, I'm basically just testing the C. So yeah, basically I made this checklist of bugs that were happening, and everything that the programmer supposedly fixed are checked. And so, like for instance, air strafing, that was fixed obviously, because now I can drift in the air, which wasn't there at all before. So I think that is good to go, and so I will kind of like keep that checked basically. And so I basically just like back checking everything, and everything that is good to go, I'll just keep checked, or I'll change into the color, kind of like a outliner of this is done, this is fixed. But yeah, so see, bouncing off enemy racers is too much force. That's the other one I was going to test. That's right. That's right. Wait, what? What's going on, Jaden? How's it going, Jaden, from YouTube side? Let's see. That's so funny. Alright, so allies, you don't really... If you run into them, you kind of just, like, block into them. So right now, if I run into an enemy AI, they still kind of bounce off, but it's not as bad as it was. Before, if you like hit someone, you just like fly off the side. So I think that is an improvement. And for right now's sake, I'll just call that good to go. So hold on, we got his hook. Let's see here. There we go. Oh wow, your Discord has a notification choice. That's very smart. Yeah, so that was actually pretty recently. So before I didn't, and I was at everyoneing like way too much, because when I set up the I set up notifications on ME6, and I actually had a professional mod help me with that, set that up and everything, because I felt really bad that because I was starting to multi-stream, I was at everyone on the Twitch stream, the YouTube Shorts, and the YouTube stream, and if I did any YouTube videos. So some days I would at everyone like 4 times. Like, it was awful. And then people would, obviously with that kind of thing, people would stop having notifications on the Discord, and then they wouldn't see my content anymore. And so you kind of have like, a following who don't have notifications up and everything. So yeah. Yeah, like I think it's good to add everyone sometimes for very specific updates and everything, like big updates and all that. But so I still had add everyone on my news feed. So yeah, over here. Welcome to Discord, by the way. Appreciate that jumping in. But yeah, so my news feed I still add everyone sometimes. For like big updates and all that stuff. Like yeah, like right here, that was nuts. I was just excited that I had like 5,000, and that was On the 14th, yeah. So that's pretty crazy. But anyway, so yeah, the notification channel stuff. If it helps you, I'll send you his information. So Gesture, and he's a YouTuber as well, and specifically does like Discord related content stuff. Oh, advert. Sorry, advert. I'll wait for it. Alright, we're just waiting for the advert. Huh? Yeah. Advertisement. Alright. Ad break ended. Okay, so we are back. Chat pause due to scroll. All right, yeah, so we're back. But yeah, so if it would help, I'll send you Gesture's information. He does a Fiverr thing. He's a YouTuber that focuses specifically on Discord stuff, and so I just had him like help me add the specific notifications and some updates and everything for it. So I definitely suggest working with him. And I can send you his like Fiverr link or just his YouTube channel or even just Discord name. And get him some more work if you're interested in having your YouTube get updated as well for that kind of stuff. So yeah, totally, yeah. I mean, I think that it's just a good idea to help each other and everything. Right? We both want the same stuff. So, but yeah, dude, Gesture's awesome, super cool. He has streaming as well, but yeah, he's a cool dude. But yeah, I know it's helped me because to now all the new people that jump in. The Discord channel aren't getting barraged by every single day, especially people that are kind of like, I'm kind of interested in the game, but like not really the community as well, and all that stuff. Like it's probably really annoying for that kind of stuff. So let's see. But I have 0 money now. Yeah. I totally get that too. Yeah. He wasn't too bad. I don't remember how much I paid for it, but he wasn't too bad. But yeah, I totally understand that. Yeah. Let's see. I'm bringing my stream avatars, actually. I love having stream avatars up. It's just a fun addition to the stream. If you haven't seen this before, by the way, stream avatars is a lot of fun. So connect to this. Excuse me. That's why I have the whole like Mario Kart theme and everything on the stream, because I have these little Mario Kart stream avatar things. Yeah, like that. Jaden Stewart, I've never seen you stream at this time in my life. No, I don't normally stream this late. Yeah, it's like almost midnight for me. And then yeah, it should just like pop up on the bottom of the screen, which is just a little more fun for people and everything. And on the vertical YouTube live stream right now, it's like coming down the side. It was kind of fun. It's indie MDX. But yeah, don't let me distract you from the actual work here. That's all right. No, it's cool. It's cool just to chat. I appreciate you jumping into the stream as well. Bless you, Sam. Yeah, I don't normally stream this late, but I have some work I need to do because my programmer actually is in need of like working on the game and everything, since this is our last week to work on the game. So we have some critical stuff to figure out, and yeah, it's very important that I give him some updated bug list checklist thing. So let me see here, bring that up. All right, so bouncing up. I'm gonna say that's done for right now. That's fine. Player collisions, those were good to go. That was a simple thing. Bucky UI Okay, there's nothing checked. So I'm going to just check for the things that are checked off right now. And everything he didn't check yet, he's going to have to end up doing this week and everything. Let's see here. Oh, yeah, I was trying the vert YouTube too. I suggested, actually. So when I do horizontal YouTube, I get maybe an average of 2 people. And, of course, like it's low right now. But, like, honestly, it's because YouTube just rolled it out, the vertical live stream, and I know, you know, whenever platforms do that, because they're trying to compete with TikTok, right? That they've been pushing the vertical live streams on the Shorts feed, and that's the reason why it's so strong right now. So I definitely think that if you're gonna be doing some live streaming, at least test out the vertical live stream. And I have seen some YouTubers who have managed to do vertical and horizontal at the same time. I actually was able to pull it off once, but it's a pain in the butt. But you can do it. It's possible. But yeah, it's a pain. So far, yeah. Yeah, I definitely noticed that my vertical live streams get definitely higher an average view count and everything than my horizontal. And it's because it's more accessible, and almost everyone who watches my content is on mobile anyway. And so it's just a better way to consume content, unless, of course, you just move your phone to the side, which, you know, a lot of people won't do. So, yeah, it's just a better format for my viewers and everything. So, Jaden Stewart, can I ask if you've seen Pokemon? What's your favorite Pokemon? As a kid, my favorite Pokemon was Eevee because I thought it was really cute and it had a lot of evolutions, and I like the idea of being able to, like, choose your path of evolution. It's kind of fun. So I think that Eevee would probably be my favorite. I liked a few other ones too, but I just thought Eevee was really cute and I like the evolution. So that's my final answer, Eevee. Yeah. Okay, so what else do we need to do? So Revanera needs to do an animation when she does the second ability explosion. And I think that we actually figured that out. That is already happening. So let me give that a check, make sure that is actually happening. Let me see here. I'm gonna bring my mic away from my face, so I'm not just Batmaning the audience. Hey, I'm Batman. I'm a vigilante, just taking down all the baddies. You know. Great sounding mic, by the way. Thank you. So this is one of the Neumann series. The Neumann, I think, is a 102 or 103, one of the two. But these things are what most people that are serious about doing audiobooks and certain musicians will use for their, like, premium content and everything, premium recording stuff. So this is like sound booth grade Neumann mic. And I use a Steinberg UR22 MK2 series for the line going through to get it from auxiliary to USB. So yeah, or USB 2, I should say. But yeah, I love it. I absolutely love it. And I actually got a super good deal on Facebook Marketplace. Yeah, I used Boomer Marketplace for to get it. I was like, it's like an $800 or $900 mic, and I got for like $400 for Facebook Marketplace. Is awesome. So yeah, this thing's been great. I actually was going to do voice acting and audiobooks on it, but then I realized that I'm really bad at reading. So it's actually really garbage at, like, trying out for those roles. And I'm like, well, I got a good mic and I like teaching stuff, so I'm just gonna stream with it instead. So that worked out still. Yeah, I was totally going to try to do audiobooks and stuff like that. What's your favorite Pokemon, Jaden? I told you mine. It's only fair. Do I have overlapping? Oh, no, it's just the same. That's right. All right, so I need to test the characters again. So let's go back here. And then I'm gonna do, let's see, show file location, launch game, and then we'll just use the current launch game build to test all these different things. So, but yeah, the Neumann series is phenomenal, right? Fantastic mics. If you ever see a good deal on a Neumann, anything in like the $400 range, $300 range, like if you can, snap it up, because those things are expensive usually. They're usually in the $1,000 range, you know. Pricey. I was very fortunate. Dang it, how can I not get the super chat thing? It's so lame. I'll have to fix my verticals all goofy right now. I spent 700 pounds on your. It's insane, dude. I know, dude. It's well, that's what they're actually worth. Like if you had it brand new, this actually has a dent in it. But so far, I haven't seen any problems with it. I haven't heard any problems with it. So I think there was like an aesthetic like thing that people might think that it was like, you know, messed up. And so people that get Neumanns usually are like audiophiles and like don't want anything wrong with their equipment. So I get that, right? But I was just like, I want a Neumann, and hopefully it works. It did, so I got lucky. I'm trying to fix my vertical live stream. It's goofing right now. Why? Hold on. I'm fixing it right now. Got it. Okay. I fixed it. Got it fixed. So you have Neumann as well, or what do you have? What kind of mic do you have? All right. So I'm just going to bring all racers in again, and then, or at least 4 out of 5 for the racers in, and we're gonna do some testing. Some testing. Let's see. In the Gamiacs, I use the Earthworks Ethos, which is actually 400 pounds. Nice. Okay. Let's see. Jaden Stewart. My favorite Pokemon is Delphox. Can I ask you Eevee's normal form? Do you like Eevee's other forms? I like the water Eevee. Water Eevee's kind of cool. I like the fins and everything on it. And the cool like ear fins. I like a water Eevee a lot. Visually. Yeah. Fire Eevee is dope too. What's up, Godzilla of War? Welcome to the stream. I am currently working on some QA at the moment. So I'm testing out stuff for my characters. Looks like we have a new bug where whenever you choose a new character, only the top right up here, for some reason, is the only one that switches visually. So that's a weird new bug. It's a new lobby bug. Strange. Not great. Alright, so let's find out what the actual bugs are here. So, and for some reason, the lobby has the incorrect characters, because I chose one of each character, except for Bucky, and that is not that. So it's incorrect. So I have 3 talks for some reason. So it's only changing the top right, which is not great. So we have a new big lobby bug that will be a real pain in the ass. Yeah, because I can only test 2 characters at once with that only talk and whoever else is on the list. Yeah, you're welcome, Jaden. All right, so first off, bugs. So Revenera needs to do an animation when she does her second ability. Let's test that out right now. Which one's Revenera? Revenera's top right. Nope, that's not it. I have 4 controllers on my lap right now, so I'm like testing. There we go. All right, so let's test the second ability. That's not that one. All right, that was great. All right, so she does her little jump cast when she is doing the explosion ability. Boom, like that. So it's a little bit late, but actually it feels really good. So I like that a lot, actually. All right, so we're going to call that good to go. So that's fine. Let's go ahead and give this a good old scrubbing. There we go. It's done. I like the hat lift. Oh, yeah. Thank you. Thank you. That was actually one that I animated. Yeah, I actually animated that one. The little jump animation for when she's doing upcast with her ball. And we're just reusing it for this animation now. I just wanted to have an animation because before there was no animation proc for it. So. Alright. So what else do we need to do? Reveniere's explosion ability while driving explodes around herself rather than in front of her, and I don't hate it. That's what I wrote up as the bug. I don't hate it. Let's test it. So as I'm casting the second ability. Okay, so it is exploding around her as an AoE explosion. Again, I don't hate it. I think it happens too often, so we need to be a higher cooldown. But I actually dig it. I think as long as it's clear that it's happening all around her, that is good. So I think that I'll put a new thing on here. So let's say I'm gonna make this a different color. Let's make this red, and I'm gonna put some notes down. Not that red. That's too red. Let's do like a light red, like that red. Still legible. Looks okay to me, though maybe stronger. Yeah. So my my main concern with it is that it's too big and it happens too often. So I would say cool down on. Oops. Oh no, I shouldn't strike out. Yeah, I don't know what the strikeout one is. How do I don't know how to fix that. But anyway, I'll keep on writing this. Kamonte King, heyo, what's going on? I don't trust you, Jaden. I don't trust you. There's no spider above me. I'm doing a late stream for me. So let's see here. Oh man, it's doing the thing again. Let me turn that off. There we go. All right. Come on. None. The ability feels good, but I think it should be smaller. And let's see. Yeah, I think smaller and what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, and like in a bigger cooldown and a larger cooldown. And a larger cooldown. Ooh. I don't know how to get rid of that strike though. The strike is kind of weird. Can I just move it over to the next line? Will that fix the strike? Okay, that will fix the strike. That's fine. The ability 2 on... I'll specify. Revenera. So yeah, the ability 2 feels good. Oops. But yeah, it's happening too often. And it's too large. So I think it's... I mean, it's okay if it's large. If it happens less often. So there's that. You know what? I'm going to say it's not too large. I think it's fine. So we'll say it's fine, but it happens too often. So longer cooldown. So a longer cooldown. Max damages himself with ability to... Oh, that's right. As the Mallet Boy character, he can actually kill yourself on accident with just using abilities. Let's go through that again. Let's see. It's pretty goofy. All right, launch game. Sounds good, Jaden. And Game X. Maybe you need to see it from another player's view to see the size. That's a good point. That's a good point. Yeah, let me do that actually. I'll just do 2 this time. All right, so annoyingly, that's gonna be a prevalent bug we need to fix. So, all right, so we'll do Revenera, and we'll look at the attack from the other screen, the left screen. So, boom, get wrecked. Go right here. Okay, so it looks large, but the hitbox didn't actually hit him. What now? So that didn't hit him either. How close do you need to be to actually get hit? Maybe it doesn't do damage. Hold on. Let's see. That's a different bug. Okay, now it's casting in front of her. That's the problem. So let's... Okay, so that time he got hit. So it seems to be, as long as you're moving, then it casts on you. But if you are not moving, it casts in front of you. So it's basically just keeping up. Looks taller than wider. Yeah, it's very tall. It's like a pillar. It's like a big magic pillar. All right, so that time it actually had a decent hitbox. Test over here. So it has a decent hitbox if you're around it. Let's go a little further up. All right, yeah. So actually, is a decent attack. I think it lacks some kind of clarity on what area is gonna hurt and everything. Maybe it needs to be a little more clear. But overall, I think it feels pretty good. Okay, so it has damage. That's great. That's a good start. Let's see here. Okay, explosion. Yeah, I think it'll be fine as long as it has a longer cooldown. I think it'll be okay. An okay ability. So, all right, let's go ahead and give Malboy or Max a shot. So I'm gonna go back to my folder and then show launch game. So we have a new really bad UI ability, or lobby ability, I should say. Lobby UI, yeah. So UI HUD, that's the other UI. Player collision, no. Did I think I did actually combine those two. Did I? Camera view, hook beard, hit reactions. So I had hit reactions. I swear I had lobby. Did I not? Abilities, animation bugs, spawning AI, optimization. All right, so I'm just gonna add this to the into Game X. I think seeing it from the other player makes it much more clear. Yeah, it does definitely. That was a good call. That was a good call for sure. All right, this is gonna be the top bug right now. So I'm gonna make this high priority. I'm gonna make this green because green is the highest priority color. All right, so green. Lobby bug. Changing characters. Jaden, I'm half asleep and I can see that little spider on your shoulder. He's constantly trolling me with spiders. Well, Jaden, if anything good happens, I'll just turn into Spider-Man, right? So that's all right. That's all right. If you know, if I get bit, hopefully it's radioactive and not toxic, right? So, and I'll just be buff, won't need glasses anymore, and I'll just I'll just do the yeah, I'll just be Spider-Man. I'll be Spider-Man in Scotland. Yeah. I basically won't be able to web anywhere because of the buildings aren't too tall here, so, you know. I guess in Edinburgh they're kind of tall. Let's see. Indie Game X, I think, yeah. Okay, yeah. I already read that. Okay, so let's see here. So lobby bug. Changing characters now only changes the top right racer in the character selection screen. That's actually a huge problem. Every other character is stuck with talk. So that basically just means that 3 talks and then 1 someone else, which is not great, and it's also really bad for testing. So I can't test the other characters without... I can test them, but I have to be only the one. So that kind of sucks. So it's just a light hindrance. So I'm just gonna do the 2 again, and we'll just test like this. So let's see if there's any other way to fix this. I don't think there is, but let's just see. Like maybe like if I select and then deselect. No. Okay, so there is a way to fix this. If I select a character, deselect them, then it now populates on that side as that new character. So that's good for testing, probably. Let's give her a shot again, and then let's give Malfoy a shot. Let's see if it stays as her or it still stays as Hawk. We'll see how that looks. Okay, so I can get her on there, but I have to select, then deselect, and reselect for it to work. So that's a new bug that wasn't happening prior. All right. So with Malfoy, we have a few bugs. One of them was self-damage. Let's figure out if he's still self-damaging himself. Let's stop Malfoy from self-harming. All right. So as you are driving, if you attack in front of you, which is your ability, then drive over it. Okay, you still get damage. Let me do it again. All right, so you still take damage from yourself. So we'll need to fix that for sure. Let me see here. Probably a better way to do this. I like how it jumps. It's kind of fun how the stone just jumps in front of him. That just went over. That went over me. That was funny. All right, let's see if I can fix this. All right, so far I'm still just damaging myself. I'm not sure if the damage is sticking because my health bar is not functioning right now, so I'm trying to figure this out. Jaden, gotta go. See you tomorrow, man. All right, see ya. Thanks for hanging up on stream. Have a good night. Don't watch too much anime. Make sure you go to sleep. Just kidding. Watch as much anime as you want. Okay, I'm still damaging myself. Okay, so one thing is that if I really am damaging myself with this ability, then this damage has almost no damage. If that makes sense. This ability almost has no damage. Is that a stone? I wonder if my stones are persisting. Ooh, that might be a new bug. Interesting. Let's see if it's persisting over. It is. All right, so that's a new bug. So the stones are now persisting wherever I struck them at, and they're actually creating a new collision right here. So this is now a new bug. Oof. All right. Purkson looks great. Let's see here. Hold on. It's hard to read that for some reason. Okay, now I can read chat. Purkson from YouTube side. Looks great. I don't know much about game dev. That's all I can say. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah. I mean, if you're an enjoyer of games and Mario Kart type of games and Nintendo type games or whatever, then hopefully this is right up your alley. Appreciate that. We'll have early access this summer, so if you want to watch what we're doing and everything, then definitely follow the channel or follow our Discord channel, and I'll definitely update everyone on when the early access is available on Steam. Yeah, thank you. All right, so this is definitely an issue. Whenever I strike the ground with this attack, I now have a persisting stone. Even though that one hid under, it still has collision. As you can see, the wheels are flying up and don't know what to do with themselves. So it's definitely an issue. So I can't tell still if I'm doing damage to myself, because so far I've ran over about 7 of them, and I'm still alive. So that means that either the damage sucks or I'm not doing damage to myself. All right, I need to do a screenshot with both of these up on here, I think. So screenshot. There we go. Purkson. Yeah, I've always been a fan of racing games. Do you know Blur 2010? I do not. Is that a game? Blur 2010? Oh, Blur from 2010. I just looked it up. I'll have to check that after stream. That sounds like I'll definitely. I love seeing different inspirations. One of a big inspiration actually for the ability stuff. Of course, Overwatch, and like League and all that stuff, like MOBAs. But actually, my initial idea from it was actually an old game. It was Road Rash. So Road Rash, if you didn't know, was an old school game where you were on motorcycles and you were attacking like a chain gang or whatever. You're like had like crowbars and chains and knock people off and everything. So you could win the race by default by destroying all your other opponents. And they were trying to attack you as well, so you felt better about attacking them. So, but yeah, Road Rash is one of the big ones. I can't believe Diddy Kong Racing didn't continue. I know. Yes. I totally agree. So is my wife. Road Rash on the Mega Drive was great. Totally. Yeah. So I would say this game is, homage to Road Rash, Mario Kart and Overwatch, and probably League of Legends, because a lot of abilities are like League of Legends related. Never heard of that, but can see the inspiration. Totally, yeah. Thank you. Yeah. But yeah, so the game. So this Chaoskart, by the way, this Chaoskart. I'm trying to make Chaoskart the most unique kart racing game on the marketplace. That's what I'm trying to do with the game. So that's kind of like my goal for Chaoskart, is I want it to be the most unique first actual team mechanics racing game on the market. So yeah. So champion fighting, buffing allies, debuffing enemies, attacking, you know, like, so we have a lot going on the game, but I just want to, yeah, we'll see how it goes. So that's my goal. The most unique car racing game on the market. Yeah. That's an amazing goal. Thank you. Thank you. Let's see, Purkson, I talked about Blur since it's similar to Mario Kart 2, power-up racing. Oh, cool, cool. So that's actually one thing that we definitely, I'm trying to pull away from myself, is if we have any pickups, it would be more of like health pickups or speed pickups, which is speed pickups is the thing in Mario Kart. But I'd rather have like shields and health, or like, you know, your next ability has more damage, like you have like a burn effect or something like that. Yeah, that kind of stuff. So basically you just enhance your abilities or defend yourself, kind of like pickups, rather than like items where everyone can use the same item and stuff like that. Indie Gaming Acts from Twitch side, are the laps going to be longer to give the team work time to develop? Understandable, to be honest. Yeah. So right now I'm trying to simulate or emulate the Mario Kart experience of, like, you know, roughly 3 minutes to 4 minutes per race with 4 races. And basically if I'm near an ally or enemy, then that's when combat would persist, right? This is one of the bugs, by the way. This is one of the weird bugs. But yeah, so we'll see how fast-paced it goes, and if it feels bad or good, and if we need to adjust anything, we just will, right? Like, that's one of the main problems, is that we just need more testing. This is one of the bugs. It's actually hitting hidden stones, and the stones are making her like fly into the air, and that creates a bouncing effect. This has been a weird bug for a while, and I don't know why that's happening. Let me see here. But yeah, so once we get more testing going, then we'll have a better feel of like what feels good, what doesn't feel good, that kind of stuff. Like, so that's one reason I'm excited to go to Birmingham and to go to any kind of gaming event for the game, because then I can have a better understanding of what people want to see in the game and how to pivot and that kind of stuff. So. All right. Let's see here. So yeah, that was an ability problem. The last bug was an ability issue, so this is going to be a max bug. So Max's second ability, the stones don't disappear. They stay on the track. Some hidden just out. And then so now I have that screenshot to give my programmer. So I have two in the shot, just to show them that they are persisting, because in reality the cooldown wouldn't allow for 2 of them to persist at one time if it was working properly. So that's a good showing of the bug. That's kind of why I'm doing it that way. Any Gaming Acts, happy to test anything for you, of course. Thank you so much. That'd be awesome. Yeah, especially as we get further down, I'll definitely do a lot of testing for sure. A lot of testing help will be awesome. Purkson, I got a question. How did you get into game programming, like Unity, C# and stuff? I'm a complete blank canvas with game programming, and seeing the level of experience you have, I'm willing to learn. Well, so I don't do any programming. I know that that can kind of be a misconception. So I actually do QA, I do art, and I do design. So I do a lot of the things that are not programming related. So I'll basically design the champions to begin with. I'll draw some of them. I'll model the characters, weapons, props, and vehicles. I'll model and lay out the tracks. And I'll design the abilities. I'll visually concept abilities, and then I'll be like, "Hey, programmer, can you make this happen?" And they'll be like, "Yeah." So I went through games college or games university back in the States, which was way expensive, and I finished with a master's degree in game art, and I basically had a few indie games under my belt at the time. And then I got hired for Nintendo of America, so I worked on Smash Bros Ultimate, which is my biggest claim to fame right now. Is Smash Bros Ultimate and Mario Golf Rush, and then I worked on a few more indie games. Was an art lead for a while, and yeah, and now we're here. So now I'm making my own games. But yeah, so I don't program. But we're using Unreal 5, so we're using like basically blueprints in C++. But yeah, totally do it. I mean, if you're into programming or you have a knack for programming, then definitely learn it, dude, for sure. Thank you. Yeah, so I was the last person to work on Smash Bros Ultimate with and the Nintendo of America team. There was only 7 of us in America, and because they kept it so like tight knit, so I was literally the last person to work on the game as a tester in the States. They suspected a leaker on the team, and so they wanted fresh eyes on the game. So I was literally the last person during a Sora arc, the last like patches. And if they weren't able to get Sora in the game, it was actually going to be Doom Guy. So I was really sad that it wasn't Waluigi, but it was going to be Doom Guy. But they finally figured out the Disney licensing and everything, and then they got Sora in there. So yeah. Oh man. All right, so we have a few larger problems here. But yeah, if you draw a lot, or if you've drawn a lot, then art might be your thing. If you have a lot of design ideas, then design might be your thing. And if you're very logical, math-heavy person, then programming might be your thing. So there's a lot of ways to go in games. So I think that, I know that like programming is always going to be more lucrative, right? So artists don't make nearly as much as programmers do. Also, there's a lot more jobs for programmers than artists. Things might change a little bit with how things are going with technology, but I'm not sure yet. Yeah, and if you can't draw or program, then you're indie gamiacs. then you're a streamer, YouTuber. That's what you do. No, I mean, but indie gamiacs, I think that you're more of a producer type, right? So like a lot of producers and sometimes designers too, they'll be kind of the glue of the team, right? They'll help manage time. They'll help manage like your different activities, right? So basically like, oh, artist does this activities, how's it going, how are you doing, all that stuff like that. Yeah, connecting, right? Exactly. So they help connect communications between programmers and artists and tech artists and audio and all that stuff. So really, it's a really important job being a communications. So yeah, that's a really big thing. So I think that if you ever actually go into the games industry, that you probably make a good producer because of that. So that is a job. So basically, but then you'd also have to be the one person like doing the pitching and all that stuff too. So there's all that stuff is involved too. Purkson. True. To be honest, I'm a complete blank canvas for a lot of aspects of gaming. I'm still. Let's see. I'm still in my games design college course, which is focused on artistic side. I also love that. Excuse me. So some people can pull off everything. Some people can pull off art and programming, but it's pretty rare. And if you can, then you're likely better off being a tech artist, where you can do like visual effects or shaders or designing art tools, right? So tech artist is probably the option for you if you can do a little bit of both. If you can program, then be a programmer, you know, unless you just like hate it, you know, of course. But yeah, if you can program, you're gonna make more money. That's just bar none. Yeah. Purkson, I want to focus on the most important aspects like programming. Yeah, I also see very good value in making music for games. Yeah. Tech artist, yes. Yep, tech artist. Yeah, tech artists. Tech artists are like the what do you call them? They're like the specialists, right? They're like the specialists who aren't exactly asset designers and they're not exactly programmers. They're somewhere in between. And they usually make some good money too. Like because they're specialists in certain things, like you're going to be making good money because you know how to do certain things that people don't know how to do, right? So you want to do the things that you would want to do the things if you're a tech artist that people don't typically do, like rigging, animation, visual effects, yeah, shaders, tool creation, lighting, all those things are tech artist side of things. And that's where you're going to want to be if you're going to be somewhere in between, where you can understand optimization, you understand like your budget for polygon count, you understand certain things like you might be able to integrate animations as well. Like there's actually a lot of bigger companies. There's the animator who does all the animations and creates the animations, but there's like a specific kind of programmer or tech artist who actually integrates those animations and creates a hierarchy. So you create like the hierarchy is like, okay, you know, this character hits and their punch will override the weaker person's punch. And so you have to figure out the hierarchy on which animation would override the other animation, and then on top of that, reaction animations and cooldowns and all that stuff. So there's a lot involved. So tech artists are really good. And also tech artists are some of the only people that can make their own solo indie game. Like, as an artist myself, there's no way that I can make my own game. But tech artists, because they kind of know a little bit of both, are like the only people, the only kind of brain type that can make their own indie game if they want to do a solo game. But I don't want to be solo. I like having a team. Teams are fun. I prefer having teams. Okay, I'm gonna launch game. Let's see what we got here. What do we have? Damages himself. Now let's see if Malaploid or Max's ability actually hurt someone else, because we noticed that I was able to drive over my attack, and he reacted as if he got hit, but he didn't take any damage as far as I could tell. So let's see what's going on with that. What's happening? All right. So we'll have one Malboy and we'll have one Revenera again. And then now Malboy is not Malboy. There we go. That's a huge lobby bug that's going to be fixed immediately. Teams are fun, yeah. All right, let's find out if Malboy's ability actually hurts other champions. That was too far away. It actually is kind of hard to gauge how much distance to use. Still too far away. Let's try it. Come back here-ish. Come on. Really? Here-ish? Come on. Really? All right. This would be the sweet spot. We're gonna smack her in the air. Maybe. Wow. Okay. Now it'll be the sweet spot. Come on. No way, dude. Indie Game Max. Okay, I'm heading to bed. Sounds good. All right, here's the bug that I was talking about. Here's the yo-yo bug. Yeah, good talking to you. Yeah, this is the yo-yo bug happening. Follower goal completed. Heck yeah. Purkson, thank you for the follow on the Twitch side. That makes me at 170 followers. Yeah. 170 Twitch followers. We're twitching to the big times, fellas. Heck yeah. Thank you. Alright, so that second ability is just really broken right now. It looks really cool, but he still reacts to it. He's not taking damage anymore, which is a plus. But he is, and it's working properly as far as, like, position goes. But, my goodness. So let's see this stuns are persisting still. Persisting? Purkson, I haven't heard of tech artists, so this great. I'm glad I came to the stream. I'm going to bed. Hope the game goes well. Thank you so much. Thanks for hanging out with me, for sure. Yeah, I probably won't stream too much longer. It is pretty late for me, and I feel like I'm being too loud, so. It's got to be quieter in the house. In the house. Quiet in the house. Alright, what else we got here? Let's get a checklist. Okay. Okay, this is good. But we're gonna have it red. Red. It doesn't damage him anymore, but it doesn't despawn. And also, if you hit another racer with it, it knocks them in a loop. Over and over again, and kills frame rate. So this basically this ability is heavy bugged. All right, that's good to go. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. That's gonna be cleared. After using Bucky's banjo ability, the shotgun broke. All right, so Let's find that out. Let's see. Oh, these are ready. These are good to go. Shot too big. That's fine. That's been fixed. They start the race right away and aren't. This is now broken too because now they don't do anything. So what? Let's see. They don't start early, but now they don't race at all. They just sit there. That's a big concern, actually. Quite a big concern, in fact. Let's see. AI enemy bounce racers off of them. We're gonna call this good. This is gonna be good. All right, so that's all the main bugs that we had to figure out for the. Oh, here's another one. If you don't change your racer, let's see. If you don't change your racer in the lobby, and okay, that was fixed, but there's that major problem now. So now everyone is stuck being talk except for the top right player. The only way to fix this is to select racer, then deselect racer, then reselect racer. Alright, so this is going to be a huge issue for sure. Animation bugs. Wheels keep moving after the race is finished. Okay, let's figure that out real fast. Let's fix this. Let's see if that's been fixed. That'll be an easy one to fix. Or to test. It'll be an easy one to test. Whap. Get wrecked, boys. Get wrecked. You just got wrecked. Dude, my voice is killing me right now, dude. My voice has murdered me. Woo! Woo! All right, we're gonna hit top speeds here. We're just doing full boost all day. Alright, come on, let's hit the final lap. No, you stuck me. Hookbeard, dang it. I got stuck on Hookbeard. The drifting's feeling really good. Like seriously, it's feeling super good. Okay. Alright, the wheels now skirt to a stop. Okay, so that's still a bug because it's like stopping hard. But it's not a bad problem. This is fixed. However, if it comes get carried. Suggested fix. Have it quickly come to a stop over 2 seconds. Hitting the finish. Not prio. Not prio. It's not prio at all. For sure. Not prio. Definitely the Malboy bugs are super prio though. That's definitely going to be an issue. Okay, so now he's not even attackable. That's fine. That's actually good. He's not. His collision is gone, which is good too. So that's a big win. What was I gonna mention? Oh yeah, his animation's messed up. Let's see. Where's animations bugs? Oh, here, animation bugs. So this can be turned off. Max doesn't use his boost. His boost animation while boosting, making boosting feel flat. All right, cool. That was good. Let me test the other booster real fast, because that's actually an easy quality of life fix that we need to make sure is looking good. I think that Reveneer is good actually, so I think let me see, like when I'm drifting and I boost, she is playing her boosting animation, and that looks fine. I don't know if everyone else has the boosts, but let me just give them a test just to make sure. Launch game. I don't think that Bucky I don't think that Hookbeard has his boost. Let me check real fast. I'm gonna go to game, character, Hookbeard, animations, movement, boost. There's his boost animation. His boost animation actually looks really fun. That looks really fun. So he's not currently doing his boosting animation. So we can actually go ahead and put that down on the bug list. Let's see. Hook Beard's boosting animation also not working. Not hooked up. I should say hooked up. Not hooked up. All right, multiplayer. Okay, again, I'm just gonna do the first two. Makes it easier. And I think that Tox boosting animation is also not hooked up. find out real fast. So I'm gonna go and do a test, Drewski. Yeah, it's not. The boost isn't working. The deceleration and the boosting aren't working. Just idle. Yeah, I think this only idle is working on him. Okay, yeah. Let's see. Hookbeards. Turning animations not hooked up. And deceleration animation not hooked up. Do I even have deceleration? I think I do. I'm pretty sure I do. So we have the reactions, which are working, which is good. But I think everyone's just idling. Swipe right. That's working. That's fine. Cannon. That's good. Backwards right. Yeah, okay, so deceleration and turning animations are not functioning. So deceleration backwards. Not hooked up. Tox. Turning and animations not hooked up. Alright, so we do have quite a few animations that are not hooked up that we need to get figured out. Let's check Bucky real fast. I think he's the last one that I did not check yet. Okay, luckily the idle is functioning and the abilities are functioning for these characters. So the main things that matter are functioning, right? That's the good thing. But yeah, he's or maybe they are working, but like the turning animations just are slower. Maybe you just need to have a faster interp time. What about talk? Hold on. Yeah, talks are just not working right now at all. All right, so let's see. Hookbeards, deceleration, backward animation not hooked up. Hookbeards, turning animation, interp time, slow, and it doesn't look like he's turning. Turning and deceleration animation not hooked up. Yeah, like at all. Like at all. All right, so I think that's the big ones. Those are some of the big ones. Cool. I think we've satisfied the checklist for right now, and we've given my programmer significant amount of work to do in the next couple of days. So I think this is the major issues right now. The biggest one being the lobby bug that was happening, where when you choose a character, it doesn't choose the correct character unless you really want to be talking, and in case you're fine. So, all right. Well, it's been a very short and sweet stream, guys. It's late for me, so I'm going to call it, and my throat is killing me. So have a great night, morning, evening, afternoon, whatever time it is your time. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you soon.